Hey guys, so this is gonna be like a ye old crying vlog. Today was like crap. Today was crap. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I was going to vlog at or before or after, and I did none of it because, well, to summarize, before I went to the doctor's appointment, I had a little bit of like, I won't call it an anxiety attack. It was something. I was definitely having some type of anxiety, and everyone does, but it definitely wasn't like, a clinical diagnosis. But I didn't know what I was hoping for, and that's what I told Luke on the way up there. I did not know what I was hoping for the doctor to say. And the doctor that I went to was a specialist that I had seen. The last time I saw him was 10 years ago, and he had done some reconstructive surgery on my eyelid. You can see very, very little right up here. There's a scar, and you can barely see it. He did excellent, excellent work to tighten the muscle in my eyelid so that it didn't droop down over my eye and like block out all of my vision. That the last time he did that was 10 years ago. And that was before we knew that I had myasthenia gravis. So, all right, cool. Well, no harm, no foul in any of that. So went to visit with him today at the kind of urging of my ophthalmologist a couple weeks ago, and he said, like, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to touch it again. Like, yeah, it's droopy a little bit, but it's because your eye crosses. Your eye turns in, and it actually drops down. So it's in and down, which when you look down, like, your eyelid goes down. So, like, I'll show you a little experiment. Okay, let me situate here. Try to situate here. Okay, let me see if I can hold the phone straight and look straight into the phone. Okay, ready? You watching this? Woo! 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 All right, so yeah, that is what happens. So, like, my eye straightens out and the lid goes up a little bit when I cover this eye. And long story short, and like not so scientific explanation, because my vision is so much better in my left eye than it is in my right eye, my brain tunes out what is going on in my right eye and kind of just lets my right eye wander around and do whatever it wants. But it's taking in the input from my left eye, and it really makes my left eye focus and work hard on what it's doing. Right eye is just off in space, doing what it's doing, and that's why it kind of just turns, and my brain filters out the messages and the input from my right eye all but a little bit, because I do have double vision, and that's the issue that I'm like going to the doctor and telling him, like, I have double vision, I'm getting headaches because of double vision. It sucks, like, for lack of any other way to put it, like, it sucks having headaches almost every day, having double vision every single day. Like, somebody's got to be able to help me with this. So the ophthalmologist essentially said, we can potentially fix the turn, but I don't think you'll be happy if I just fix the turn without anything being done to the lid. So he wanted me to go to this specialist who had done reconstruction on my lid, who works in the same building. So I went to him today. He said, well, but if he fixes the turn and gets it to stop turning in and down and brings it out and up, the eyelid will follow, and you should be fine. I don't need to do reconstructive surgery on your lid, which is what I was thinking the whole time, because I would sit there and kind of like, for those past couple weeks, I'd sit here and like play in the mirror and just like raise my lid, and like just doing that, the eye turn was so much more obvious to me anyway, so much more obvious that I was like, I wouldn't be happy if all they did was raise the eyelid. You guys can see it when I have my IVIG. My lid is no longer as droopy for a little bit after my IV. And then slowly over time it starts to come back down, which is just classic for MG. It really is. The turn is never affected, ever. So that is purely like, part of it I guess could be related to the MG. Most of it's probably because of the not being able to see, out of my right eye, and like there's nothing that's ever going to fix that. There is zero that's ever going to fix that. And hearing from the doctor today that we're going to have more questions now. He posed a question which I thought was going to send my mom into like cardiac arrest. It was horrible. And today's my mom's birthday. Like, of all things. So, the doctor's like, maybe, the ophthalmologist might not want to do surgery. Maybe he could consider doing Botox, not in the traditional sense, but like putting it into the eye muscle to help the muscle relax so that he doesn't have to do surgery on it. Because doing too many surgeries on the same muscle is not good either. And for most of you, Botox is contraindicated for MG, and I'm sure most of you know that. So if you have MG, like Botox, not allowed, not going to happen. And that's because the function of Botox is it deadens temporarily, paralyzes muscles. Well, when you have MG, your muscles are weak to begin with. The last thing you want to have happen is your muscles to be paralyzed, even partially, or temporarily, whatever. So, the contraindication is there for a reason. So my mom was freaking out about just even the prospect of this. And I was like, Mom, let him talk. Like, he's not going to do anything. I'm not going to let him do anything without talking to my neurologist. Like, my neurologist isn't going to let them do anything that's going to hurt me. I'm old enough at this point to make my own decisions in life. The fact that my mother was even there was kind of comical, but it was her birthday. I wanted to see her. And it was just to the point where now these two doctors have to consult and then possibly even go back and consult with my neurologist. And I'm going to break down crying again because I broke down crying on the way home. I've been dealing with double vision like this for the last 5 years. Ever since the eye started turning again. It was straight for a really long time. And then the last 5 years, it has been turned in like this. And it has good days, it has bad days. Like, I really don't care. I know I have on here, and it's probably within the first 30 or 40 seconds of this video, like, what's wrong with my eye? And I made that video because I've gotten so many questions about it. I don't care. I look in the mirror every day, I see me. Do I notice it when it's worse? Yeah, I notice it when it's worse. Do I notice it when it's better too? Yeah, I notice it when it's better. But it's me. Like, it's just me. I don't care what it looks like. What I care about is the fact that I have double vision every single day. What I care about is the fact that I have headaches almost every single day. Sometimes it is every single day for a stretch of time. And, in the grand scheme of life, like, I'm really thankful that that's the worst that I have right now. Don't get me wrong. That's like my biggest complaint with my MG at the moment. That and fatigue, fatigue is probably, the other most salient thing. I'm not having breathing problems, so, like, I can be very thankful for that. But at some point, something's gotta give. Like, and I think I just hit my breaking point today, and I feel horrible that I'm, like, complaining about headaches and double vision. When is somebody going to make a decision? Either, no, we can't fix it, or yes, we're going to try to fix it. Like, I'm at a point where I just would like relief from the double vision. And if that means me wearing an eye patch, like, I might just go that route. Because I can't. I can't have the double vision all the time. I can't have the headaches all the time. And I know, like, I sound like a whiny little brat right now. And I hate it. I hate it so much. But, I'm trying to be in a good headspace, and I'm not. And, like I said, I'm very thankful that, like, I'm not having breathing problems. I'm very thankful that, my level of fatigue, at least for the moment, isn't so bad. You know, but it's just things like this get thrown in there, and I would love to just be normal for once. And like I said, I'm not even talking about look normal, because, like, to me, I do look normal. Like, I don't care. I do look normal. But I would just like to feel normal in every aspect of my life. I would like to feel normal. I would like to not be tired all the time. I would like to not have the headaches, not have the double vision, not have all of the issues that I have. And that is what MG is giving me. And that's part of this month, I guess, is not always having good conversations about it, is just, I guess, being vulnerable and showing you this stuff too. Because, like, quite honestly, MG can make you depressed. And I'm not saying I'm clinically depressed or anything like that, but, like, it can make you really sad about things that you used to do that you can't do anymore, or that you want to do that you can't do right now. And like I said, I'm fortunate because I'm not in a place that a lot of people are. I have it better than a lot of people, and I acknowledge that. You know, my case is definitely not as severe as a lot of people that I know. I'm so thankful for that. This is about empowering anybody out there who has MG, because, like I said, I know tomorrow when I wake up, as crappy as I feel right now, I'm gonna feel better tomorrow. And a lot of people don't have that luxury. So I guess what I'm trying to say in this whole messed up, long, drawn out, vlog-ish thing is that MG sucks. But I am not gonna let it continue to get me down, and I'm not gonna let it take over and just beat me down right now. So I'm gonna have trust in my doctors that they're gonna come up with a solution for the fixable symptoms that I have. I'm going to have trust in my family that they're going to continue to support me and be the awesome people that they are. I'm going to have trust in myself that I can and will be the strong, badass person that I know that I can be. So it took me a little bit to get there in this roller coaster of a vlog, but that's where I'm at. So I'm going to sign off now and get ready for dinner. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you made it through to the end, I commend you, because this has been long. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.